Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the IBS Hypnosis Protocol. And today I'm going to take you through a glimpse of module number 5, and this is called the Liquid Plan to IBS. This is not only going to help you with IBS clients, but it'll also help you with other clients as well. So I'm Trish Palmer, and I'm going to take you through this. So what is the Liquid Plan to IBS? I don't want you to go thinking, ew, liquid poo, or anything like that. When we talk about liquid plans, we're talking about overall plans that you have, but you have to understand that every single plan that you do is liquid, which means that it can always be changed, okay? So when we talk about things such as how to effectively do the protocol, excuse me, in a group situation. You can do the IBS hypnosis protocol in a group, so that way you can have more people in the room with less time and have much, much bigger growth. You can also adapt the protocol so it can be worked with other programs like anxiety and depression. You can also adapt the protocol on what to expect from clients and how to deal with it. There is no solid workings for hypnosis and things like that. So we teach you how to do that. And I'll also teach you how to do pre-talks and why it is absolutely necessary. I've been to hypnotherapists and they've just gone, okay, sit in the chair, relax, go to sleep as such. And I'm like, hang on, hypnosis happens more than just with your eyes shut. You can actually hypnotize people in conversation. So in 2019, we have our dates that have been released. We have most of our locations. So we have Melbourne in March on the 23rd and 24th. We've already started selling tickets, okay, guys? So you're going to have to get in fast. If you need a payment plan, get in now. It doesn't cost you any extra to be on a payment plan. We're just not that mean. And at the end of the day, the earlier you get in, the cheaper it is for the longer the payment plan goes for, and the cheaper it will be. So we're in Melbourne on March 23rd and 24th. We're in Adelaide on April 13th and 14th. We've already sold tickets for that. Sydney has already sold tickets for June 8th to 9th. Perth has already sold a quarter of their seats, okay? So if you want to get in Perth, you're going to have to get in really, really fast because a quarter of those tickets have already gone. And we'll be in Perth on August 10th to 11th. We'll be in Brisbane on September 21st and 22nd. We've already sold tickets there. And then in New Zealand in November 2019. We are just finalising dates for November 2019 for New Zealand now, so please bear with us. We will have that set in stone very, very soon. So let's take you through a little about group sessions first. The IBS protocol is great for running in group sessions, and you can even do it online, which is fantastic. So it doesn't even matter if you don't have the space in your room. As long as you can get your service online, you're good to go. There's more people in the session with less work, which creates more income for you. Hey, that's a triple whammy. That's a win-win-win going right there. It also creates a supportive group for people to network and to bond. Every time I create an online course or, every time I create these online group sessions, I also create a Facebook page just for that group of people. It doesn't matter if there's only 3 or 4 people in that group. It's all about them getting the content and the information that they need and committing to their results. What I do is after a couple of weeks, I will then notify everybody and say, hey, I'm now deleting the group and feel free to all network in your own time. When you do this, it can also expand your reach much, much faster, not only to clients, but to doctors' referrals as well. So if you've got a couple of people in a group session, they're going to talk to their doctors, and then all of a sudden, your 4 or 5 people in that session turn into 10 or 15 for the next one. And then all of a sudden, you'll be like, look, I'm running 2 groups, I'm keeping it to 4 or 5 people, and it just explodes exponentially. It's fantastic. So when it comes to group sessions, I'm going to give you 5 little tips to help you out, okay? So number 1, start small. 4 or 5 people is absolutely heaps. If you've only got 2 or 3, then just do 2 or 3. That is heaps of people to get you started, to get you into the motions of doing group sessions. Prepare all your paperwork in bulk and have it easy to access. I print all of my paperwork in like bulks of 20, 30, 40. I put them all in a filing system that I just simply got from Kmart, and I just pull it out each time. Number 3, spend some time organizing your group session. writing, making an itinerary, and then recycling what works. Keep it simple. Your very first group session, you're probably going to have things in there and you're like, oh, that didn't come across right, or I could have worded that a bit better. That's fine. Tweak it and go again, okay? Just keep on going. Have Facebook groups that are nurturing as well. So create a little Facebook group or a little Facebook page and make sure that it is nurturing. Ensure that you also actively engage in the group. There's no point in creating a group, adding all these people in it, and then you're never there. You have to be actively engaging in the group, even if people outside, like inside the group, are not actually engaging with you. You'll be surprised how many people actually prefer to just watch and scroll, yet they'll never comment, they'll never like, they'll never share, they'll never talk about it. It's just what they do. And number 5, have refreshments that are very classy when you're doing a group session. Don't be tacky or cheap. I don't know how many times I've done a group session or a class, like I've been a student or something like that, and I'm like, you're kidding me. With the price that I'm paying to be here, all you could afford was a teddy bear biscuit. Seriously, up your game. So always go to your bakery or something like that and nurture your clients, okay? Make them feel special. Make them feel like they're worth it and that they're worthy of your company. So be classy, be upper class, and have a better standard for yourself. So how to adapt the protocol. The IBS protocol runs for an 8-week period, and you can mold the program to structure it within existing criteria. So if you have an anxiety depression protocol or something like that, you can mold it around all those other criteria. If your client is also suffering from anxiety and depression, start with relieving that and then integrate the IBS protocol towards the last couple of sessions. You can learn our anxiety and depression protocol online if you like. Just comment below, let me know, and I'll shoot you the link, okay? So what to expect from your clients? Expect nothing. It's really, really that simple. Remove that disappointment from your mind and become a free-minded therapist that you are meant to be. I have clients that come in that are wanting to quit smoking, and I think to myself, you know what? I really hope you do. I don't expect them to, because at the end of the day, the only right any human has is to change their mind. So it's up to them. You're going to give them the best service possible, and anything that you expect is just a bonus, okay? Anything that they give to you is a bonus. Don't expect anything. You can always hope that they'll do all the things that you're suggesting and things like that, but just don't expect anything. Become free-minded. Treat every client uniquely as well. Don't just assume their story. You don't know them. They are an individual at that time. Give them 100% of your attention. I've had clients that have told me horror stories, how they have gone to another therapist, and one lady told me how she went to another therapist, and as the therapist was typing on her computer all of her information, all of a sudden the therapist turned around and she goes, "Oh, I forgot to buy cherries." You're kidding me? Like, pay 100% attention to your client. If you have any distractions going on, reschedule that client, cancel them, do whatever it is that you need to do. That client wants 100% of your attention. Also, be quiet. Shut up. It's as simple as that. Don't assume that you know them or that you know what they're going to say and what they're going through. Sit there. Listen, allow them to hypnotize themselves and talk it out. You'll be surprised how many times I will just sit there for 15-20 minutes, let someone just ramble on, and all of a sudden they're like, "I'm being silly, aren't I? I really need to get my act together." And I'm like, yes, let's go with that. They've already come up with their own solutions. They have the resources. They've just come up with it, and they're like, "Thank you so much for listening to me, Trish. I really appreciate it." And boom, off they go. They've hypnotized themselves. All you had to do was just give them 100% undivided attention. So a pre-talk is conversational hypnosis. Many therapists promote that you don't waste time doing this. I have no idea why. This is where the hypnosis happens. The hypnosis happens before the hypnosis happens. You can conversationally shift your client to change. And I'm going to teach you how to do that in the IBS hypnosis protocol. And at the end of the day, when you shift someone in conversation and all of a sudden they're going, "Wow, you're good," that makes an expert in the field. That makes a real professional. And that is what's going to put you a cut above everybody else, because you can just stand there and do it just like that. So here's some things that I highly recommend. Practice your pre-talks and become the master of information. Make sure you know the answers when people ask. And if you don't know the answers, have a really good comeback like, oh, I don't really know about that. Please, can you educate me? Shift that power so that they can educate you and then become educated. All of a sudden, they may trigger something. You'll be like, oh, that's right. I remember reading something about that. Fascinating. What did you think about the article? Shift that power. You're still the authority figure, but you're shifting the power, contributing someone to the service, and they're not going to remember that you said, oh, I really don't know, okay? You're not making a big scene about it. There's no exact script for every session every single time. Hi, Rosalie. There's no exact script for every single session every single time. It's as simple as that. You can have millions and millions of scripts and you're still going to have to adapt them to each individual client. So adapt them, make it work. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you've got a script in your hand and you are reading it word for word and then the client turns around and goes, oh, well, I wasn't quite in the forest. So don't go with the forest. You should have been listening to your client at the start and then adapted it to something else. Your script is just a basic recipe. You don't have to take it word for word. You have to be creative, really resonate with your clients. I have heaps of inductions that are ready to go, bam, bam, bam. And I've sat there and I've gone, you know what? They're not going to want to go to the beach. They want to go out to the outback of Australia because that's what resonates with them. I've still used the beach basic metaphor recipe, but I have changed up the wording specifically for that client, okay? And the third thing, practice, 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 practice. I cannot say it enough. Every single client you see is practice. That's what it is. Just keep tweaking the system until you get that confident and then keep on practicing. And if you have anything else, please ask me some questions. I'm here to help you, okay? So jump in as opportunities are very, very limited for 2019. You can become a specialist of the industry and start making the income that you deserve. Now, this is not a flim-flammy course, okay? We're not going to drip feed you information. There is no masterclass. There is no VIP section when it comes to this. We give you the whole lot. Does your mentoring sessions attract COT points? The mentoring doesn't have the CPD point style, but the live event does. So the live event, absolutely. So this is not a flim-flammy course. We are worth 10 CPD points through the Australian Hypnosis Association if you'd like to attend, and we don't have a VIP section or mastery. We give you the whole course. We are here to help this industry grow stronger. So why would we drip feed you information? It just doesn't make any sense. We have more IBS sufferers in this world than we do smokers, yet we have more therapists trained in quit smoking hypnosis. So get in early so that your payment plan can get up and running if you need a payment plan. We can spread it out longer so that way it makes it easier for you. This year we are also teaching IBS for children, so you will receive that as well. We are giving absolutely everybody the bonus module for Crohn's and colitis sufferers and how to adapt the IBS protocol. So if you want to get in on that, then please jump in on it as tickets are already selling and we will sell out next year. So you can grab your ticket from pallinandpalmer.com/events. Just simply read the instructions on the screen and come along. So join me next time for medication and IBS. You can check out this video on YouTube, or if you're already on YouTube, please subscribe to Pallin and Palmer. We would love to notify you when more wonderful hypnosis videos become available and help this industry get stronger. Otherwise from that, have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye. Mwah.